Teen Grind, how you living? It's the kid, Dreythepoet, and I am back with another video. You find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share like social medias. Follow me on my social medias. It'll be in the description in below. And yo, I was gonna do a video last night, but I had a family emergency, so I didn't get a chance to do a video tonight. So I'm doing a video right now, and maybe I'll do a video when I get home. And that video, this kind of been on my mind, I want to say ever since yesterday. And that is, I don't think people know, more particularly, street dudes know the difference between being loyal and being a lapdog. Because there's a difference. Loyalty, to me, it means that you do have some kind of commitment, that you do have some type of bond with a person. It is meaning to have someone's back through a rough past situation, whether that be having somebody, being somebody there for somebody when they fall out of a relationship, or just being there for them winning, in a fight or whatever, and you have his back, and that's cool. But a lot of people confuse with having someone's back and being being a lapdog. It's cool to have somebody's back is when they're in a situation, depending on what the situation is, because every situation that everybody end up in, they're not in the right, they're not the victim of the situation, and sometimes at some indication they cause them themselves, and that's why they have the trouble they have to. And that makes me want to say this: just because I got your back, doing situations, does not give you the right to just go off and get yourself put into a situation and expect me to get you out of it or help you. Like, for example, let's take Craig and Smokey from Friday. Craig was loyal to Smokey, but Smokey was not being a good friend. He's not being loyal, because a loyal person isn't going to drag you in a situation that you had nothing to do with. In fact, putting you in their mess should be one of their last results. And not only that, they shouldn't just put you in there just to say themselves. And when a situation with time for you to return the favor, then they not doing it. As you see towards the end of Friday, when Craig had fought Debo, Smokey didn't jump in. He let Craig fight Debo on his own, which should be the very least, because he just got to a shootout to help save Smokey. And Smokey could at least help him fight Debo. He should have been like, nah, you gonna fight him, you gonna fight me. Or at the very least, the moment that Craig stole off on Debo, Smokey should have been there the back door, and help fought him. And also, like, loyalty is not pretending like somebody can do no wrong. Like, for example, everybody like to talk about Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo is the perfect example of being loyal. Tony Yayo is the perfect example of being a lapdog, because he act like 50 Cent can do no wrong. Any problem that 50 Cent is in is because of somebody else. Is 50 this, 50 that, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Basically, he got his head up 50 Cent ass, basically. And that's not being loyal. That's being a lapdog. And also, another example of loyalty and being a lapdog is somebody getting in a situation. Let me put the scenario in front of you. Let's just say you driving in a car. You go to pick up a friend. You and your friend driving, y'all get pulled over. The car gets searched, and the police find a gun. Mind you, you don't own the gun, but your friend owns the gun, and your friend is looking at you like, because he got what's the word I'm looking for? Because he got a criminal record. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a second. Because he got a criminal record, he look at you and expect you to take a charge. That's not a you take the charge, and if you take a charge for him, you're a fool. You're not being loyal. You're being a lapdog. Because anything, if that's really your friend, that's really your homie, they shouldn't look at you like, come on, man, take the charge. Like, what? Your friend should not want you to be in that situation. Your friend should look at you and be like, hey, officer, that's my gun. They should not look at you and expect you to take a charge. That's, like I said, that's a difference between being loyal and being a lapdog. A loyal person, even though that a loyal person will have your best interest in heart. A loyal person will tell you when you are in the wrong. A lapdog is somebody gonna sit here and act like nothing you do is wrong. That's not being that's another key difference. Another difference of being loyal is really just I'm really blanking right now. I probably should have thought this out, but impromptu video just on my mind. But yeah, idea of dang. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and just end this video. I'm kind of just blanking out at the end, but that's the difference between being loyal and being a lapdog. People need to know the difference. More particularly, street dudes need to know the difference. That's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share it on your social media. Remember, ever since growing seeds, underground takeover, man. Let's get in.